Missing someone. Missing someone. Missing someone. With all your
Five, 6, 7, 8. Dance with me in my backyard, boy. Looking super fine in your corduroy. Drive me on the block, we can go in a loop, and we'll turn the volume up on some.
Okay, so the first thing you're probably gonna need is a background, of course. So I was kind of going for like a green aesthetic to match her avatar. I wasn't really finding anything good on Google, so I decided to go to Pinterest and look for something. Okay guys, I think I finally found something that might be good. It wasn't exactly what I wanted, but I think it could do. So I'm just gonna go ahead and save it, and we'll go on to the next step. Okay, so now you're gonna need an app called PicsArt to edit your background. So just open your photo you found on your browser. So then on the bottom of the screen, click Tools, then Crop. Then you're gonna click the 6:9 ratio because you want it to fit the YouTube format. And just slide it kind of like up and down so that it's the way you like it. And then when you're done, click Apply in the corner. Okay, so now it's time to add a blur to the background. So on the bottom of your screen, you'll see the FX. Click on that. Okay, so this is optional. Sometimes I like to add the HDR1 effect just to make it like more sharp and stuff. But you don't have to add that. So if you don't want to do that, you can just add the blur. So I'm just gonna speed this part up. Okay, so time to add the blur. So in the bottom, click blur, and then after that, click the third box that says blur. So now you can just adjust the amount of blur to however you like it. I would normally put the blur intensity to about like 10-ish. So yeah, I'm just gonna speed this part up again a bit. Okay, so this is kind of optional, but now it's time to add some spice to your background. So click Brushes. So you can really do whatever you want, but I normally do the Silver Sparkles, which is the second box. Click Apply when you're done. Okay, last but not least, it's time to add a border. So click Border at the bottom, and then click Inside. And now just watch what I'm doing. Okay, now that we're done with the background, now we're going to move on to the next step, which is the music for your intro. So I was trying to look for something that's non-copyrighted because like I'd rather have it non-copyrighted or else all your videos would get a copyright claim. Okay, so now you're gonna need an app called Fonto, and so this app can be a little bit complicated at first, so don't get frustrated. You might just have to like play around with it a little bit to figure out like what you want to do. So to import a photo, click the camera on the bottom, then click Photo Albums. And then once you've imported the photo, it'll give you the option to add a filter. And so you don't have to, but sometimes these filters just make your photo look a bit better. And then click anywhere on your photo to add text. Type in your channel name. Then click font to add fonts, and there will be a video in the description on how to download fonts onto Fonto. And then once you found your font, you can just size it however you want. To enter the text, click Move and then use the 2 buttons on the bottom. And to make your text colorful, click Style. And this part is a bit like hard because it's hard to figure out like what you want and stuff. So just play around with this part and have fun with it. I think I finally found the style that I want, and so I think I'm gonna make this like the bottom text. So I changed this to shorelines. So I'm just gonna make a copy of it. And then change it back to the other font. It's taking me really long to find the style that I want, so I'll be right back when I'm done. Okay, so now that I'm done with the styles and everything, now I have to do the second text that's underneath. So for that, I normally use shorelines. And then you could either write your channel name again, or you could write like something else like yes, or like your local queen, or anything you want really, because it's your intro. And then after that, click symbol, and then you could add the 2 swirly lines on both sides of the word just to make it a bit fancy. And then just drag it underneath, or like center it or size it the way you like it. And then once you're done with your first slide, click the save button in the bottom corner, and then click save image. And then for the second slide, you're going to need your Roblox profile and your avatar, and maybe your about if you choose to add that. So now we just have to add borders and crop those. And then click save when you're done. And then just do the same thing for your about and avatar. Okay, now that we're back in Fonto, it's time to make the second slide. So just move your other text off to the side. And then to add image overlays, click the 3 lines in the corner. Just arrange it and move it however you want, like just play around with it and like just tilt them and see how they turn out. Okay, so now I'm just going to copy the text that says NV, and I'm going to copy that so that I can like change it to a different font and then write her username under. After that, I'm going to change the text that says NV to find me, and then I'm going to change the text that says yeah to on Roblox. And And then once you're done, make sure you save it. Okay, last but not least, we have to do the subscribe slide and then the enjoy the video slide. Normally I would do like a slide of like join my group or like follow me on TikTok, but for the sake of this video, I'm just going to go straight to the subscribe and enjoy the video. Okay, now that we're done with our slides, now we can add the animation and transitions and put our intro all together. So add a new project and go to photos, and then tap on all of your photos, and it'd be a lot easier if you put them in order. And then once you've imported all your slides, you can add your music. So, and I think CapCut is the funnest part of making your intro because you get to add all the animation and transitions. Okay, so since the beginning of my song that's before the beat drop is pretty long, I'm gonna like alternate between two colors so that they're kind of like, so yeah, I'll be right back when I'm done. Okay, so I finished with this part. Sometimes if it's not too long before the beat drop, then I just put like a you're watching slide, but yeah. Okay, so now just trim the pictures to how long you want them to be, or like split them so that like you can maybe have like more than one animation and stuff, so yeah. So once you're done with that, click the first photo and then click animation on the bottom and then combo. And then you could just do whatever one you want, like whatever one you think looks good, and just play around with it, I guess. And then once you're done with that one, do the same thing for the rest of the slides. And then after that, you can just add effects. This is probably my favorite part because it's super fun, and yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching, and this took me like 2 days to edit, so please like and subscribe if you want more tutorials. And I did this just for you guys because a lot of you guys have been asking for an intro tutorial, so here it is. Bye darlings!